Love her or hate her, Candace Owens is one of the most talked about voices in modern political media. She's a woman who went from quiet beginnings to setting off storms on social media, cable TV, and global news cycles with her commentary, books, podcasts, and controversies. Her story feels like a political saga, filled with reinvention, defiance, triumph, and relentless debate. Early life and family background, roots in resilience. Candace Amber Owens was born on April 29, 1989, in White Plains, New York and raised in Stamford, Connecticut in modest, low-income housing. Her parents divorced when she was young, and by age 11 she was mainly raised by her grandparents, whom she has described as significant influences. Very little about her biological parents is publicly detailed, though she has spoken about her father's struggles with alcoholism and the stabilizing role her grandparents provided. School years, pain that shaped her. Candace's teen years were marked by a traumatic incident in high school. She received threatening, racist voicemails from peers, including the son of the then Stamford mayor, which became a public controversy and ended with her family suing the school district, eventually receiving a settlement for the district's failure to protect her. Owens later reflected on the experience in nuanced ways, acknowledging its complexity and its effect on her early worldviews. College and early careers. After graduating from Stamford High School, Owens attended the University of Rhode Island as a journalism student but did not complete her degree. She left college early and moved to New York City, where she worked briefly at Vogue and Glamour magazines, early exposure to media work that would later shape her extraordinary comfort with public platforms. Career trajectory, from marketing to political megaphone. Degree 180 and early writing. Before her political fame, Owens ran a marketing firm called Degree 180 and wrote for her own blog. At that stage, she mocked conservative politics, an ironic footnote given her eventual ascent as one of conservatism's most forceful voices. Red Pill Black, the turning point. Her definitive shift into political commentary happened in 2017 when she launched the YouTube channel Red Pill Black, producing videos that challenged progressive narratives and championed conservative ideas. Her first viral hit, "Mom, Dad, I'm a conservative," was a cultural jab with a punchline, and it announced a new voice in political media. Turning Point USA. Later that year, Owens was recruited by Turning Point USA (TPUSA) as Director of Urban Engagement, where she became a regular on college campuses and at conservative events. Her rising profile caught the eye of then-President Donald Trump, who praised her influence publicly. Books and the Daily Wire. Owens authored Blackout: How Black America Can Make Its Second Escape from the Democrat Plantation, 2020, a bestseller among conservative readers. She also joined the Daily Wire in 2021, hosting a popular podcast and online show that expanded her audience beyond traditional talk radio. Political views and public positions. Owens's political identity evolved dramatically. From liberal to conservative. She once identified with liberal politics but pivoted sharply to conservative ideology around 2017-18, describing the left as hostile to American values. Critique of race politics. She argues that movements like Black Lives Matter foster a victim mentality, and that Black Americans thrive better outside what she calls political dependency. Controversial historical takes. A 2018 speech about Adolf Hitler sparked significant backlash and led to her resignation from TPUSA after chapters criticized her remarks. Views on Israel. Her critical stance on U.S. support for Israel and her language about political Jews led to internal conflicts with colleagues like Ben Shapiro and contributed to her departure from the Daily Wire. Owens has become a staple of conservative media, especially online, amassing millions of followers on platforms like YouTube and X, formerly Twitter, where her podcasts and commentary draw huge audiences. Relationships, marriage and kids, a family life under the spotlight. Love and marriage with George Farmer. In a whirlwind conservative romance, Owens met British businessman George Farmer in 2018 at a Turning Point event. They were engaged only 17 days after meeting and married on August 31, 2019 at Trump Winery in Virginia. Farmer is the son of Lord Michael Farmer of the UK House of Lords and a former CEO of the social platform Parler. Their relationship blends politics, faith, and family values. He has spoken about how parenting enriched his life, and Owens often highlights her marriage as central to her stability and worldview. Children. The couple has 4 children, born between 2021 and 2025. Son, January 2021. Daughter, Louise Marie, July 2022. Son, Max, late 2023. Son, Roman, May 2025. In April 2024, Owens also announced her conversion to Catholicism, calling it a spiritual homecoming, deepening her family's religious identity. Controversies and legal battles. Owens has never shied away from controversy, and many have followed her. French defamation lawsuit. In 2025, French President Emmanuel Macron and First Lady Brigitte Macron sued Owens in a Delaware court for defamation, alleging she aired false claims that Brigitte was born male and spread harmful conspiracy theories on her podcast. Owens defended her speech as protected under the U.S. First Amendment. Internal conservative conflicts. After Turning Point USA founder Charlie Kirk's assassination in 2025, Owens amplified speculative theories about his death, drawing public rebukes from Kirk's widow and others within the conservative movement. International controversies. Owens faced international fallout when an attempted speaking tour in Australia and New Zealand was cancelled. Authorities cited concerns her rhetoric could incite discord, and the event promoter later went into liquidation, leaving many fans without refunds. Her comments on race, history, and identity regularly spark intense debate, with critics accusing her of amplifying divisive and sometimes conspiratorial narratives. Legacy. A polarizing powerhouse of modern media. Candace Owens' legacy is one of impactful disruption. A voice for conservative youth. She helped bring conservative ideas into digital youth culture, challenging mainstream media narratives. A catalyst for debate. Her commentary has shifted conversations about race, politics, and identity, sometimes in ways that make even allies uneasy. Media mogul. Millions follow her on YouTube, X, and podcasts, and she remains one of the most recognizable conservative commentators of her generation. Whether she's heralded as a truth-teller or criticized as a provocateur, Candace Owens has made her mark, and the conversation around her isn't ending anytime soon.